I'm going to give you an example today of a case in which I was able to meet the patient where they were at and with outstanding results. My name is Bob Tyler, and I help addiction counselors and rehabs to provide their patients the best possible care. So I had a guy who came into my private practice who wanted to be sober. He was addicted to alcohol, but he made it really clear that he really struggles with the whole 12-step thing. So I was able to hear him out and acknowledge his concerns. And where we got to was it was worth us exploring. Maybe there's some parts of the program that can work for him and maybe others that won't, and see if we can tailor a program for him. So we pursued that, and I helped him with some of the God higher power stuff, and encouraged him to use the group as a whole as a higher power, and also encouraged him to go to meetings, and maybe steered him towards some meetings that I thought would be a better fit for him, because some of the meetings that he went to in the past, maybe he just couldn't relate with some folks, and maybe there were some people that he could relate to. And I let him know that the one thing that I haven't found a replacement for is the building of sober support. So even if he just goes to meetings long enough to build the sober support, along with some other tools, that may be enough. So here's the bottom line. He never bought into any kind of higher power. He never got a sponsor. He never worked the steps. But what he was willing to do, he was willing to go to the meetings long enough to get about 3 or 4 guys' phone numbers that he would contact if he was going to get into a high-risk situation, or if he felt uncomfortable, or if he got triggered. And he actually ended up getting together with these folks for barbecues and stuff like that. So along with that support system and some other things, like we got him into a morning and evening recovery routine, that man stayed sober. And in fact, I got a text from him recently thanking me for the work that we did, thanking me for meeting him where he was at, because he just took his 3-year chip. Now, mind you, I tried my best to get him to go along with a more orthodox recovery. I found out what he was willing to do and what he wasn't, and it turned out to be enough. So I think this is a prime example of how person-centered, client-centered care, where we meet the client where they're at and help them leap their hurdles of resistance and find out what will work for them, can sometimes be the magic pill for our clients. So don't forget to follow me or subscribe to me so that we can get word out about this stuff. Thank you.